And I'm gonna read it to you guys, okay? Okay, right here it says no, autism is not a sin. Autism is a natural neurological and developmental difference in how a person's brain works. People are born with autism and it's not a part of who they are. Not a choice, a moral failing or punishment from God. Not a moral choice. Major religious teachings and medical science agree that having a physical or neurological condition is not caused by personal sin. Behavior versus neurology. Sometimes autistic behaviors, such as asking direct questions, struggling with social cues, or having a mental meltdown due to sensory overload, and wrongly judged by others as disobedience or bad behavior. In reality, these are responses to stress or different communication styles, not willful wrongdoing. Inclusion. People with autism have unique traits and perspectives, and religious communities increasingly emphasize that neurodivergent individuals belong and are valued just like anyone else. So it says right there that that autism is not a sin, and people have been telling me that autism was a sin like, for many years, and I was told that by other people, like my dad's ex-girlfriend and my ex-girlfriend Lily and my stepsisters Ashley and Janelle, that I had demons in my brain. That's why I would do stuff, and like they was telling me that everything that I did was a sin, but it's not. And I read it just now. That's not a sin. It's just a developmental brain disorder. I don't know what they're talking about. So what the fuck are you guys talking about, guys? That's crazy because autism is not a sin. All right. And I've seen people say that on TikTok and everything. So I don't like it when people say that. Because it's not. It's not. It's a developmental disability. And I have it. I have high functioning autism, bipolar, and PTSD. So I've had it for a long time, and yeah, uh, yeah. So I don't know why people say that, I really don't, and I just read it just now, the description and all that. So I just read it just now. Um, I went through so much in my life that I don't know why, and I don't know why people like make fun of people with autism. That's not good. Even Ronnie Radke made fun of people with fun of a person with autism. So yeah, and I looked up to Ronnie Radke, and Fallen Universe and all that. So yeah, um, you know I I've witnessed a lot of people say that, a lot of different people, and it was hard to go through. It was very hard to go through, and because it's not a sin. All right, guys. I don't know why people say that. Yeah, I really don't know why people say that. And I read just now that it's not a sin. It's not. It has nothing to do with sin. And yeah, and what else was I gonna say? I think I think that I don't know. What else was I gonna say? Let's see. I used to have sexual urges too, and I've had sexual urges since I was very young, a baby basically. And they used to say I have demons in my mind. It's not demons, that's not a sin. Even though they say that it is, it's not, guys. So don't listen to those people. So yeah, and I have a lot of things to cover in this video, but yeah, um, yeah, sorry I'm mumbling. I'm sorry. It's just I have something stuck in my throat. I think I have a strong gag reflex, I have acid reflux, so, and IBS. So I feel very sick. I don't know if that's allergies or what, but I feel really sick. So yeah. What else was I gonna talk about? Let's see. Um, hmm. Maybe I think that's all I wanted to cover. But yeah, and don't listen to those people, guys. Please don't listen. You know. And in my next video, I'm probably gonna cover how this person threw a book at me at San Diego Center for Children. And the reason for that was because, like, well, I'm gonna tell you in the video, but like, yeah, I don't want to spoil it or anything, but I'm gonna tell you why that person threw a book at me. And it's a crazy thing because San Diego Center for Children was doing stuff behind closed doors, you know. So yeah, that's the place I went to in 2012 through 2013. So yeah. Uh, yeah, I think that's all I wanted to cover. Uh, I made over like 100, 200 live streams or something like that. You know, so over 300 actually. And I'm still making stuff, content to this day. You know, I've been a content creator for the past 15 years. You know, and or something somewhere along there. But yeah, I've always been a content creator. You know, so I started when I was very young, when I was a teenager, you know. So yeah, and I've also made covers and all that. So make songs, you know. So listen to my music, The Unknown Vessel, and yeah, autism is not a sin. Like I said, like I read to you guys, but what autism was and all that, you know, and it's not a sin, you know, it's not, and it's I don't know why people say that, you know, it's crazy. And yeah. Well, I think that's all I wanted to cover, guys. But again, autism is not a sin, okay, guys? Yeah, autism is not a sin, so don't listen to the people. All right, guys. And I'm gonna keep doing these live streams, okay? And I already explained in the earlier in the video that of how autism is not a sin. So yeah, I already explained that. So that's all I wanted to cover in this video. But I'm gonna make more videos. Probably gonna make another iceberg video and all that. So yeah, that's coming up soon. All right, guys. Bye.